Yep. Nope. Sometimes that's the way it goes. This post is maybe several not yets. I thought I might be able to get the shoe rack project done yesterday, or today, but watching it on Sunday after I was working on Saturday. Thought I could get it done so that I could show the finished product. Wouldn't that be nice? Not yet. And, well, I just kind of dragging, honestly. Energy was so low. But I am really grateful that I was able to get some things done. And I was going to have a little bonfire so I could use the brand tonight, the Star K brand. And no, it's a little too windy. I can't take that chance out here. So I won't have that part done. Not yet. And so hopefully, if anybody's watching this on the day it posts, I will be refreshed, feeling better, hard at work, getting it done. And if not, then I'll try to get it done as soon as I can. I want to be sure to say thanks again. There are a few more subscribers. Welcome. Very glad to have you here, and very grateful for everybody that's been around longer, all the way back to the beginning. I just really appreciate that, and look forward to hearing from you if you got some comments, and look forward to seeing what I can be making. Got some plans in process for the move that I'm going to have to make, and that may be part of the energy issue. I'm a little anxious about it, and so let's try again tomorrow. And in the meantime, thanks for taking some time out of your day to watch what I've got going on, and sharing any thoughts you might have with me. Thanks again. I'm going to try to finish up the shoe rack today. This is Saturday, October 7th, and I'll be doing little short moments of things like sanding and that kind of thing to try and minimize the length of the video. But I need to clean up some rough edges. I need to attach the pieces together, and I'm going to try a couple of things that I think can work well, and also that I think I can do well, and that also will be a little bit of practice. And I'll show some more about that as I get closer to doing it. But in the meantime, here are some initial steps. One of the biggest things I need to do is to clean up this rough spot here that I'm actually going to try to route out a square and either put a wooden insert in there or leave that as a little hollow. I'd like to put the Star K brand on this, and that may be the spot to do it. So of course, one of the challenges is there are nails fairly close here, so I can go down a little bit, but I can't go down so far that I get into the nails. Hopefully not with my router or whatever it is that I end up using. Another thing to work on here are these cleaning up these edges where I've routed, and also these areas where there's some chunks out of the wood, to just try and make it as nice as possible. And then the challenge will be to really get these pieces lined up, all three as lined up as I possibly can, and then I'll be putting the clear coat on it after it is all assembled, and that will be another little challenge. I've got some time I can spend today, and I don't have to push too hard, but I want to try and get it done. So let's see how it goes. This little area here between the slats, I'm going to use as the demonstration example. You can see there's some burrs on both sides, and what I'm doing is running the sandpaper down the grooves to try and clean that up. And so that's the before, and now let me sand on it a bit and show the after. Yeah, as I say, just as an example, that's what I'm cleaning up around all of the edges that I can reach. I'm using the powered sander as much as possible, and then I'm getting in the crevices and the splits with the hand pad. Let's keep going. Some might be able to relate to the idea that it's possible that the sanding process could never end. And so I've pretty much decided that I'm ending the sanding at this point, and it's going to be what it is. Now I've started working on the chunk that is out here, and I've got the router back in place. The ugly glue job seems to be holding up so far. Maybe. And I'm going to deepen it just a bit and see if I can, and I'm going to try to put a guide on it so I can really get a square. I'm going to see if I can get it down to where there's a flat spot big enough, and maybe I can put the Star K brand on it. It's getting chilly at night now, so I could have a little bonfire and heat up the brand. Next step, a little deeper, trying not to hit a nail. Well, how many safety and practical function rules did I break just there? Oh well. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of this off. Just make it an even thing, and then if I need to put a plate in that, then I can just put it on the whole thing. So let's go ahead and do that. That's actually not totally terrible. I think I can work with that. Very good. The news is I did not get this done today. So, if anybody's watching it on the day I post this video, which would be Sunday the 8th, Lord willing, then I hopefully will be working on it and finishing it, but this will give a basic idea. Notice the clamps in the back. This is my idea for getting the boards lined up so that I can put a dowel all the way through the 2x4s on the side. That's my plan, is to put a 5/16 dowel all the way through in order to line them up. So you might notice on the top left, that's where I used the router to take off some edge, and I've got a little wooden plate cut that I'm going to try and get the Star K brand on, and then glue that on, fasten that on tomorrow. And that's where another clamp will need to go, because, let's see if I can show this, up here, nice line. Over here, it's a little bit out. So I will try to use a clamp to get those completely together, fasten them, and then clamp top to bottom for the bottom shelf, and drill down so that I can keep repeatable cuts down through the levels to then put the dowel in. That's my idea. Here's the side view. The sanding went well. And the clear coat is maybe going to put a little bit of an amber glow to it, but it's kind of a nice look. Call it Arctic almost. And I don't think I'm going to need to do a whole lot more. I probably will do some sanding after it's all together, just to kind of try and finalize it a bit. Maybe level out a couple spots. But that's where I got to today, and that's the way it goes sometimes. I didn't get it all done. Thanks for watching. I sure would appreciate any comments, any likes that you might be willing to share, and look forward to seeing if I can finish this up and getting it to my buddy Heidi. Blessed and grateful. Thanks a lot.